welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, I am so happy to be here with you today. Today is Wednesday, as you know, and we have here at Catherine's Garden and Home a time where we come together live to talk and share our gardens and to catch up with one another to find out how things are going in the garden. So today's coming together live is about what's up, what's happening in your garden. What are you doing? How are things going for you? And we just began the month of August, and it has been a very rainy time so far for many. All through the country, people are experiencing rain and all of, a lot of different weather conditions. So it has been trying for some here in the garden. But I have to say that I'm still excited about my garden, and I hope you are excited about yours too. G Mama Grows, how are you? How are you? Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Hello. So good to have you both come and join me here in the garden and that you're in the chat. And welcome to any others that are listening and in the chat. Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Okay, thanks for asking. You're welcome, G Mama. And so, I am happy to be out here uh, on the deck. It has been raining here in the Boston area. I had to do some watering up because it was a little overwhelming, but thankfully the sun came out and kind of dried up everything a little bit. But it is much more cooler than it has been for a long while. We're getting some cooler temperatures, and it's very pleasant. But at the same that were shriveling up, and I thought I was going to lose are now alive and bright because of the water and the weather. With the rain coming, the plants are just soaking up the moisture and really enjoying the watering of the garden. So I have not had to use my own water because Mother Nature has been doing the job for me, watering the garden. And that is one of the concerns that many have with the August garden is that the heat that is so hot that the plants may not get enough water and having to use, their own hoses and the water from the home, which of course is going to cause you to have a water bill. It's really a pleasure. Yeah, it's really a pleasure to not have to turn on the hose. Yeah. So G Mama says that in her area it's cooled off here, but no rain. Oh, okay. No rain. Well, I don't know. Are you in the northeastern area? If you're in the northeast, there is the storm Deborah or Debbie. I think it's Debbie. Anyway, the hurricane, the storm is coming up the East Coast. And they said that on Friday morning from Friday, you're in Ohio, okay. From Friday until, I guess, Saturday morning, that we can expect rain. And it's really terrible for those people in that area from Florida. I don't know if you've been watching the weather reports, but they said that the storm has like just been resting there, and that they've gotten a foot of rain. Wow, that is a lot of water. A foot of rain is a lot of water. I mean, a foot of snow we can handle, but not a foot of rain. So pray for us over here in the East, and pray for the people in North Carolina, South Carolina coming up the East Coast. They say that it's going to rest in Vermont. I'm so glad it's not going to decide to rest in Boston. Praise God. because I don't know what I would do with a foot of that's too much water. Yes, it is, Sonia. And how are you doing, Sonia? I hope that all is well. Yeah, so we've got to pray for them. You know, it's just a lot going on in the world today, and it is important to pray. Prayer is key, and if I don't know what I would do, you know, if I weren't able to pray. Um, and one thing I do know is that garden provides a distraction from all of those things. Yes, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Yes, you are, Sonia. You are blessed. Really helps to keep one's mind in a very peaceful state, the garden. And today, two things that I did today that was exciting and was garden related. One, I went to Lowe's. I went to Lowe's and I had to go there to pick up something else. But of course, you know, I had to go by the garden center. And I said, "Oh, I just want to go and see what's there. I just want to see what perennials are now available in at Lowe's." And it was nice. It was quiet. No one was there. And then I saw the clearance rack. They had the clearance rack right there by. I started looking and I saw some things. I thought, that's interesting. But people, I came across. Look what I found. I got this. I'm going to do a little video of it. On the clearance rack. Yes, isn't this beautiful? It's a it's called. Here's the Let me turn it here so you'll see the what the tag says. Look at what I ran into. I am so happy about this. Strawberry Sunday hydrangea, and it's a panicle. Oh, paniculata. A paniculata hydrangea. Strawberry Sunday blooms mid through late summer with incredible flowers that open white and change to pink as night temperatures cool down. Very compact form, excellent for small space gardens. Well, right now my garden is becoming a small space because the places that I have the beds, they're filling out, and the plants that I bought in the past, they are now into their third year and they're really asking me for space. I'm going to have to remove things and give them more space, which I did. My hibiscus. Hey, Happy Mac, how are you? My hibiscus, I have two of them. They are blooming. They look so beautiful. They have a lot of flowers on them, and this is their third year, I think, in the garden, in the top garden, and they are looking so beautiful. But I had to make space for them because when they're small plants, you are kind of tricked to thinking that they don't need a lot of space, but they really grow into the space. So hey, Happy Mac, how are you? So I had to cut back and make room for them. G Mama says, I'm thinking about adding another hydrangea. I like them more than I thought. Yes, they are so beautiful. This year was the year for hydrangeas. If people didn't like hydrangeas before, this year would really entice you to uh, to get a couple because they were just beautiful. Everything was perfect. The conditions were perfect for hydrangeas, and especially, well, my mop head hydrangeas. They did so well in the late spring and early summer. And I remember I started this channel because of my blue hydrangeas, the blue hydrangeas that I had. This is what caused me to start this channel. And if you check it, my first videos, really, they featured the hydrangeas because I had this on my other channel. I had the gardening part of my other channel. But it was just the garden was starting to take up so much space. I said, no, I had to separate the two. And the hydrangeas, the mop head hydrangea was my inspiration. And if you go to my channel banner, you can see that it's the hydrangea. So yes, G Mama, I love hydrangeas and I am just a fan of them. So when I saw this, I had um, a hydrangea tree that was similar to this, that looked like this, but it was in the front garden over the side over there. And I don't know what happened to it. One year it just died off. It just started tilting and then the roots came up, so I just pulled it out. And I always wanted to replace it with a hydrangea tree or a hydrangea that looks like this. And um, so this is an answer to my desire. And the big thing is that it was on clearance. And when I saw the original price, it was for $28.98, and there was nothing there to say, well, what what is the percentage off? What's the clearance price? So I said, by faith, I'm going to take it to the cash register. And if it's half price, I'm going to buy it. And lo and behold, it was half price. So I got it for $14.49. I was like, wow, this is a beautiful plant for $14.49 versus $28.98. I said, that's a gift. And I bought it. And so I've already kind of located a spot where I think it do well and add to the garden area. And so I'm excited. That's one of the happy things. Happy, Mac? That is what has made me happy. You see my hydrangea? It's called it's called Strawberry Sunday. Strawberry Sunday. That's the name of it. And so these panicles are going to turn a nice um, pink, pinky color like a strawberry sundae. And it's just going to be wonderful. And it's very healthy. I'm surprised that they put it on clearance. They had another one there too, but that one looked sick. That particular one looked kind of, like it was on its last leg. But this one was waiting for me. This one was waiting for me. I'm just so excited to have it. And I just said I had to splurge. And I haven't really been buying plants. As you know, I have been really working on propagating. I have been mostly propagating plants and seeds and seed starting and so forth. So to really get this was very much a gift. And I'm so happy to share it with you, my gardening friends. So I'm going to put it down here for now. Good, it's beautiful. I was hoping this morning that you filled up your car at the garden center. Yeah, I was listening to Francesca and Thelma, and I had to make that run. But I wasn't. I went to another spot as well, but I did not expect to spend all of that time at Lowe's. But I had to go to the garden center. We had to go to the garden center. There's no way I could go to Lowe's and not go through the garden center. You know, even I'm trying to convince myself, but that wasn't gonna work. um, and so I love how many shapes and colors the hydrangeas come in. Yes, I do too, Happy Mac. I love that too. And so we have the mop head, and that's what I have here. I made a bouquet for you guys. This is what's in my garden right now. These are the flowers and things that are in my garden. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is the bouquet for you all. Turn it around. Isn't that nice? I just love the flowers that are available right now in the garden. And you don't have to necessarily plant a certain area, especially if you don't have a lot of space for a cut garden, a cut flower garden. But what you can do is you can put certain plants in your garden and plant enough of it so that when the time comes to cut, you don't miss it. And zinnias are a wonderful cut and come again plant. Look at the beauty of that. Look at that color. Guess where I got the seeds for the zinnias? Guess where these seeds came from? Look at that. Guess where the seeds came from? Come on, my people. Where do we get our seeds in the spring from? That we got plenty. Dollar Tree. There you go, Sonia. Yes, this is the California Giants Dollar Tree seeds. Look how beautiful they are with the zinnia seeds. And I got enough of them. I got so many packs. Of course, for $4, so I had a lot of packs. I think what I did though with the Dollar Tree seeds is that I was so anxious to get started that I planted the seeds, direct sowed a lot of the seeds in the ground. I almost said Family Dollar. No, I don't go to the Dollar Tree or the $1.25 store. Gee, mama. Um, that they did not come up. One thing with zinnias is that you have to wait till the soil is warm. The best time to plant zinnia seeds are in the top of July. Vintage gardener, how are you? Uh, in the end of June, right at the end of June when it's warm and the soil is warm. And then you have to give them a lot of sun. They love sunny spots. And because my garden tends to be shaded by the trees, I just assume, I forget that in in July, the leaves of the trees are going to be thick. The canopy of trees are going to be thick, and that the zinnias are not going to get as much sunlight. So that it is necessary to provide them with spots that provide a lot of sun. And that is what I had to rethink where I placed the zinnia plants. So the other thing is the watering. Um, this year in July, early July, it was kind of dry. You remember the heat wave? And that also caused a lot of my zinnia seeds to dry out because I wasn't watering as frequently. I really didn't pay attention to them, the ones that I direct sowed. But now, the last batch of seeds that I put in, now they are starting to grow and catch, and now they are flowering. And these flowers are just so beautiful. Look at that. I just love this zinnia bouquet. I just love this color scheme. And just to know that it wasn't expensive, it was from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree seeds produced this beautiful bouquet of flowers. Then the other thing is, if you're going to make floral arrangements, you're going to need some fillers for it. And this is purple perilla from my garden. And this, I got a friend of mine, a gardening friend of mine, a couple of years back. She gave me seedlings from the community garden, and I put it in the ground, and I allowed them to go to seed, and it's just prolific. It's all through the garden. It's even seeding in the great grass right now. But I love it because everything is so green in my garden that I really need this contrasting leaf color here. And this year I did not buy any coleus. Instead, I have my beautiful. Look at this. This came out so good. Check it out. That's my caladiums. The caladiums came out fantastic this year. And I have the caladiums in different beds, and they add such a contrast too, and help to add color to the garden because my garden is very green. I have a lot of hostas and so forth. So you have to consider that when you're putting your different floral arrangements together. So I have the spirea, and then this is a shrub. This is my variegated variegated euonymus, and it just adds a nice position. Because I even like this side here, the back side. I consider the flower part the front side. But this is like to me the back side. And this is mountain mint. This is so pretty. It is a filler. Now, doesn't that look really pretty with the hydrangea? That's my hydrangea, and it's starting to turn a certain color. That's a bridal bouquet, endless summer. And then you have the purple perella, and you have the mountain mint, and the euonymus there. And to me, that looks really good too. I could draw it a little closer to you. You can see, doesn't that? I think that looks good too. And all of this is from my garden. I don't have, I just went around and I just picked different flowers that were there. And the zinnias are just starting. So one thing with zinnias, you've got to cut them so that they'll come again, and that the blooms will be big. So these are like the first flowers from the zinnia, and I just decided to cut them. It's so hard to cut flowers in the garden. I decided to cut them just for you, my gardening friends. I said, I am going to provide a beautiful bouquet just for you all. Now let me see what you all are saying in the garden here. Um, I'm almost said Family Dollar. Okay. Vintage Garden. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Oh, so good to have you back. So good. We missed you. I've been trying to follow you. I had my Instagram app on my phone, and I wanted to do something, and I needed some memory, so I took the Instagram app off, and I have not put it back. So I haven't been keeping up with your garden, vintage gardener, but I know that it must be beautiful and that things have probably matured. Because if things have matured so well in my garden right now, and I think we've kind of been on YouTube about this similar amount of times, at least for the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years now. And I remember when you started your potager and everything, and you had put your plants in, that they were still young. So now they should have matured, and it should be really pretty in your garden. Yeah. And then, you know what, Brooke? You know how that you had those 4 o'clocks, I think it was 2 years ago in your garden, you had those pink 4 o'clocks, and it was just looking so beautiful. Well, last year I bought 4 o'clocks and I put them in the garden, and I actually saved the seeds from last year. So then I replanted. I actually started some in trays, some of the 4 o'clocks from the seeds that I saved, and I put them in different parts of the garden. And right now, the 4 o'clocks, I put the seedlings in the ground in different parts of the different beds, and right now they're blooming. And so when I see them, I love the color, because the color, I saved the seeds of the ones that had this color and the white. And when I see it, I think of you. I think of your garden, Brooke. I remember when it was just all over and you thought, well, oh, there's so much, so many 4 o'clocks. I'm going to have to pull them up. And I was like, no, don't pull them up. I wish I could. I was there talking to the television. Don't pull them up, Brooke. Don't pull up the 4 o'clocks. They look beautiful. Oh, her garden is just gorgeous. But you know, so you are my inspiration. Just wanted to tell you that little story there. Hello, Darlene. How are you? Hello, Darlene Brown. How are you? Um, so let me go back and see what you all were saying here. Yeah. Yeah, making bouquets. So yeah, show and tell. Yes, that's right. My show and tell, my hydrangea show and tell is a good one. Yes, and of course I couldn't come on without a show and tell. And when I saw the hydrangea, it was Sonia. It was a good reason to buy it because I knew that I was coming on today with you all, and I just said, "Well, what am I gonna tell them? What are we gonna talk about?" So when I saw it, I said, "Ooh, this is a good excuse." That was the reasoning behind Happy Mac in my mind, why I was said I could buy this hydrangea. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Um, I went to I went to Lowe's, and they had the clearance rack, and I ended up buying the hydrangea. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Anyway, let's see, what else are you all talking about? So, yeah, so I hope that everybody's handling the rain and so forth. And G Mama says, I'm thinking of adding another hydrangea. I like them more than I thought. Yeah. I love how many shapes and colors the hydrangea come in, says Happy Mac. G Mama says, a lot of people are snatching up the lime hydrangea cheese here. Oh, yeah. Because it's so easy. It's so easy. Talking about that, vintage gardener, Brooke, she, I remember she got a lot of those limelight hydrangeas. You should have a really beautiful hedge right now, Brooke. Your hedge should be looking really beautiful. Let me put that back up here because it's the same sort of flower that I just got. This sort of flower. I remembered seeing it a couple of years last year, I think it was, that your hedge, they create really nice hedges. And Brooke had a really nice, she had a whole line of hedge. So your garden must be looking really spectacular. Um, yeah, the hedge is huge. It's about 7 feet by 7 feet. Oh my God, you think nobody can see the rest of your garden? Yeah, that must be awesome though, when the people are driving by, and because you had it all the way down from one end of your property yeah. She says I'm still pulling the 4 o'clocks. Well, I guess now you can pull them because you have so many other gorgeous things going on. Things have matured, but this heat put everything in a heat dormancy, so not so as many blooms. Oh, sorry to hear that. But now the weather should be cooling because right now here in Boston it is much more cooler. It's so pleasant out here. It's about 71 or so right now, 72. It's really cool. It's really pleasant. But I think you're in zone 7B, and in that area you're probably a little bit warmer than I am. But it is very pleasant today. Um, G Mama said, "Oh, look at those colors in the leaves, so beautiful." Thank you, Happy Mac. You're talking about the floral arrangement here. Yeah. Yeah, it's I love when I'm doing when I'm thinking about the garden too, and even just doing garden beds and garden design. I tend to think of monochromatic colors or think about one color scheme. So if it's either going to be in within the reds and the pinks. Now this is a little bit off, a little bit more red or bright than I think than the others. But like this pink and this goes well together to me. I like that blend better. Um, but yeah, thinking about like if you're gonna think of a color scheme, like pinks, peaches, that orange, you can go from orange to peach all the way down, the lighter colors, or purples. You can have purple. I like gardens like that. I like that sort of look within the garden. But then, if then I try to break it up with something really bright, like I would a pop of yellow. See, yellow's easy to add to the pinks here because of of the center here of the zinnias, they're yellow. And so you can add the yellow because there's already yellow in the flowers. And or you can design your garden by a plant that has multiple colors. That's why I like coleuses, because they have the colorful coleuses. I think they call it wizard coleus. I used to buy them a lot. Um, they had all of these other colors in it, and so no matter what other plant you will add, like another solid color to it, it would just look good because it just like pulled everything together. I love color, and I like so that's how I like to design, and this is very easy to put together like that. It makes it simple. Um, I'm going back and reading some of your comments. And Happy Max says, "Don't look at me as I deadhead fully ripe seed heads from my neighbor's plants." Um, well, just ask for permission. Happy Mac. Oh, look at those colors on the leaves. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. G. Mama Gross says, "I just learned about having thrillers, fillers, and spillers for flowers. So many arrangements." Yes. Yeah, you could do that. You can have the thrillers, spillers, and fillers. That's one way of creating. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Hey, Jason. How are you? Jason Woods. It doesn't matter. Your bouquet is your bouquet. Whatever you like, you put it together. And if it's pleasing to your eyes, that's what matters. Because I really don't have a filler spiller. I guess this could be considered spiller. I picked this one specifically because I liked how it was hanging like that, and it added a little difference. It's like an oddball there. But the rest of the bouquet is not really spilling that much. But the fillers, yeah, the fillers are those plants like what I had shown you here. Like this mountain mint. That's definitely a really nice um, filler. And then I also have to my apple mint here. I still kept the apple mint from the last bouquet, and then this is the spirea, which has a similar sort of look too. Yeah. So it looks to me, it looks good from all the different angles here, and or it depends on how you are going to put it. If you're going to put it against the wall, then you can have all of the color come up, But then if it's like in the center of a table where people can see it from all different sides, then you want to make sure that it's interesting all around. But I know that I'm going to have it this way, predominantly this way in front. So I put all of the energy, all of the beautiful bright flowers in the front. That's what I want you all to see. I think it's very nice. I love it. I love it. And so when you're intentional about your garden and you know that you want to make floral arrangements, you know that you want to be able to cut some of your flowers and put them in your house and or have them as a bouquet, um, then make sure that you plant for that, you know. And as I said, the Dollar Tree is so great because you can get zinnia seeds for for $1, and get enough of them and add them to your garden. The other plant that I have too is marigolds. Planted, saved a lot of marigold seeds, and I planted marigolds in different parts of the garden, and they're starting to come up, and they are looking really, really good. All right. Um, I'm just going back and just looking at what you all were saying because I've been talking a lot, but I just wanted to share information too. Yes, and so G Mom, that conversation was from G Mom is saying I just learned about having thrillers, fillers, and spillers for flowers. So many arrangements. Yes, and you're gonna have fun, G Mama, with arranging. You'll have a lot of fun with playing with the flowers and putting them in different arrangements. And at first, you're not going to want to cut your flowers. I'm just giving you a heads up. But, you know, give yourself a bouquet of flowers instead of spending, you know, how people spend like $20 or $40 to buy flowers. Some people buy flowers within the supermarket flowers and so forth. And they spend good money. Have you ever gone to a garden shop and bought some flowers to give to someone, send to someone? It's a good $50. Well, if you can grow them, you can create your own flower arrangements. Yeah, it's a really good thing. And it's fun. It's fun. And you can also give flowers away. If you plant enough of them, you can give them away to loved ones and so forth. Yeah, so I'm glad that you're learning about that. That's a good thing. Darlene, hello, Darlene, sweetie. How have you been, Darlene? I hope things are going good for you, well for you. Vinci says things have matured, but this heat wave put everything in a heat dormancy. Yes. And Brooke, how is your your plant store? How's your garden shop doing? I had seen the last thing I had seen from you was that you had pots and pots of different plants and that you're getting it together. And good for you. You have so many dreams, so many projects. It's very exciting to watch. Francesca says, hello, good evening. Francesca's been busy. Have you seen Francesca's channel? She has a lot of vegetables, and she just has she's been harvesting her cucumbers, and she did her string beans, and she has some beautiful puppies that she's just sold. She's been a busy bee, that Francesca. Mm-hmm. Just doing a great job. From South England. You know, when I first read it, Jason, it's a good evening. I thought you were saying from South New England. I was like, okay, he's in my region, but he's from South England. That's across the waters. Good to have you join us. He says the summer in the UK is leaving soon, but I grew a rose from which unique. I'm naming it after you. It's that okay with you? Oh, that's fine. What are you gonna name it, Catherine? It's only the beginning. Yes, Francesca. I just canned. Francesca says I just canned 20 quarts of cucumbers yesterday. Woo! That's a lot. Jason, it's nice. You know what I like to watch, Jason? I like to watch Gardener's World. I used to watch it a lot, and I like Carol. What's her name? She works with Monty Don um, and Carol Klein. Yes, I love her gardens there in England. I love that style, the wild country cottage style gardens, and just trying to keep everything at bay. I really like that. Yeah, it is sweet that he would want to name it. It's only the beginning. Well, that's nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, and Catherine is a very English name, right? Because of um, Catherine, the queen, princess. Is she a princess? Catherine? Yes. The Duchess of Wales. Is she the Duchess? I don't know. King Charles. I'm not so, but one of them, right? Isn't she the one that's not doing? We need to keep her in prayer. She was feeling sick. The Prince Charles's wife, Catherine. Yeah, we need to keep her in prayer. God will heal her and help the family, the royal family. Married to William. Yes, that's it. I got it now. Prince William. Yes. Yes, and Catherine. Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's very, very nice. Very, very nice. One thing I love the roses. That's why we love David Austin roses too, because of that old English cottage style rose that he offers. And my rose Olivia is doing so well. Thelma, how are you, my sweetie? How you doing? Jason Woods. Hi. Everybody's saying hi to Jason. And to know that you want to join us here. Isn't the world smaller now? We're here all the way I'm here in New England, the United States of America. And he's all the way in South England, UK, the United Kingdom. Isn't that something? Wow. And we're able to connect through YouTube. Yay, YouTube. Vintage Garden said, I've been going to the farmer's market every week. It's been an interesting experience. Yeah. I've seen some of your setup there at the farmer's market and the different markets that you have been going to. And people have been buying from you. So that is really good. Every new venture, sometimes you just start off small and you're just getting a feel for it. But then as you continue to be diligent with it and consistent, that you're going to find that it'll just get better and better. Or you'll just tweak it as you go along. And, or, you may find another setting that is more profitable for you. But two, it is also about meeting other people and growing community. hmm So, Vintage Gardener Brooke, we're proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know who's another person that uh, who she doesn't do flowers like you, but she does vegetables and so forth. My friend Angela, Angela, Angela's homestead, busy bee homestead. Angela's busy bee homestead. She also takes her goods to market and is part of the farmers market, and she's a cook as well, so she creates breads and things like that. And it was amazing. I followed her when she first started her homestead, and to see where she is now with her homestead, it's just really, really wonderful. And the fact that she's able to provide eggs from her chickens and vegetables and so forth. And earlier in the season, she had seedlings for people so that they can start their gardens. And she just has herself in a plot of land that she has, and she's just doing such a fantastic job. It's amazing what you can do with just a plot of land. You start small, but just pack it out, and it just can expand into something really exciting. And Jason says the summer in the UK is leaving soon, but I grew a rose from which unique. I'm naming it after you. It's That's okay with you. It's very fine with me, Jason. I'm honored. I just canned 20 quarts of cucumbers yesterday, said Francesca. It's only the beginning. Yes. How sweet, Jason, says Thelma. Wow, Francesca, that's awesome. Francesca, your state of Minnesota has become famous. The heartland. When when your governor Waltz said mentioned the farmers market, the farmers, not the farmers market, the farmers, the fair, the county fair. What is it called? When you, because you said you always take your kids to the fair, the county fair, and how um, they take care of the animals and so forth, your cows, and how they've been winning ribbons at the fair. I thought about that, and I said, "Wow, it's a big thing in Minnesota." And that's where you're from, Francesca. You know, you're famous. You're in the famous place in the heartlands. I still have so much from last year, but now I have even more. Well, you can either give them away or you can sell them at the farmer's market. Married to Williams. Prince Catherine and Prince Williams. Yes, that's right, Francesca. Pleased to meet you, Jason. Global gardeners. Yes, we are, Thelma. The internet is a powerful thing. Yes, it is. I can finally hear you again. I got water in my phone. Oh no, Happy Mac, what are you up to? You've been up to all kinds of things today. What's going on with you, girl? You been, yeah, Jason was yes indeed. Yikes, says Jivava. Hello, Jason. So glad you're here. Nice to meet you too, Francesca. I love her. Angel's, yeah, Angela's busy bee guard. Me too, I love her. I love my Angela. You know, she used to be with me and Lady Wisdom Speaks too. There was a time there where it was just me and Angela on the YouTube, and she would help me sing, just like how you and Francesca on the Lady Wisdom Speaks channel. The State Fair. That's right, Francesca. That's what I'm talking about. You betcha. Good night all. Bye, Jason. Thank you so much for joining us. It was so good to meet you, and thank you. I'm very honored that you're naming the Rose Catherine. It's a nice name, I think. Thank you so much. Happy Matt. Yeah, Yankee Sister Home said, I tried to send you an email, but it wouldn't go through. I'll try again. Yeah. Good night, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, meet you. Yes. Yeah, it's so good to see him. So, what else is happening? What else is happening? Uh, Shenanigans Wednesday for me. That's true, Happy Mac. You got a whole lot of stuff going on with you today. What's up? Yeah, so I did write out some stuff to talk with you all about, and to just give you some heads up about August this month. And for those of you who just came on, my little show and tell are two things. One is my bouquet here, and it's mostly the zinnias. It is so beautiful. I love it. And so that's what I was talking about. And we were talking a little bit about fillers, thrillers, and spillers. And definitely the zinnias are the thrillers here. They're the colors of the zinnias and the fact that it's from the Dollar Tree pack for a dollar. The California Giant zinnias. And then my hydrangea here, and then the fillers. The fillers are the mountain mint, the apple mint, the spirea, and my shrub, a variegated euonymus from the shrubs. And that you can create your own floral arrangement um, from your garden. Just make sure that you plant extra, and go around and observe. And you can make your own combinations. One way you can make a combination is by color coding. Maybe you want to stick with one color scheme or one um, colors, like the pinks. This is more like the reds and the pinks, the purple, the maroons, and you could go from one end to the other. Think about when you're painting a room and you go to the paint shop, and they have the paint swatches. That's a good way too of thinking of what colors do you want to add in your garden and what colors come together. Um, and so that was one of the things that we talked about. For those of you who just came on, And then I told the story of my beautiful find at Lowe's. Thelma, when you and Francesca were sharing, I had to go to Lowe's and do some other shopping. And while I was there, I told myself I was not going into the garden shop, but I ended up going into the garden shop, and they had clearance, and they had the strawberry sundae. This was on clearance, and I got it for half price. Isn't that fabulous? Look at this. And I don't have this type of hydrangea in my garden. This is a paniculata, and I'm just so thankful. And I got it for half price. It was $28.98, and I got it for $14.49. Isn't that a good deal? And there were two. One was looking really bad. It was really poor. And this one was looking very good. And I'm wondering, well, why did they put it on? Why did they put it on sale? And that's what they did. They put it on sale. And I said, well, it was for me. This is my gift, a gift to me. Yes. And I accepted it. I said, okay. Because I went in, as you know, as we all do, we go, oh, I'm just going to look. I'm just going to look. I'm not going to buy anything. But I'm so happy to get this. So let me share, because we're running, I'm going to be with you for about another 10, maybe 15 minutes. So, hey, Retired Gardener's Journey. Hey, nice to see you, Patricia. How is life? How's things going for you there? I just wanted to point out some things to you all, and just put it in your radar. Hey, David Curry, um, Curry with Crops. How are you? Yes. What's up? Yeah, so good to have you. You're here with Catherine's Garden and Home. My name is Catherine, and I hope that all is well with you. Good, you're doing good? That's nice. Nice to that you're doing well, Patricia. Um, that's right. I hope she looked around and away like Auntie Ellen as her right hand throws stuff in the cart. Now, I think I have a little bit more self control than Auntie Ellen. But this one was a good one. You know, I put it in the cart and I said, if it's more than 50%, if it's less than 50% off, I am not taking it. But it was 50% off. I said, ooh, this is coming home with me. This is my gift to me. This is my splurge. And really haven't been buying a lot of, I haven't been really buying a lot of plants and stuff. I've been propagating and planting things by seeds. So this is a splurge for me. It definitely is. Thank you all for the likes. I really appreciate it. I hadn't had to say that much to people, and that you all have been hitting the like button. And I appreciate that. And for those of you who are new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. I'm a happy person. Yes, sirree. Full of joy. And the garden makes me happy. And how could I not be happy? How could you not be happy with these zinnias and these hydrangeas, these beautiful flowers, and all surrounding me? How could I not be happy? That's why I gotta be happy like Happy Mac, okay? Thelma says we are seasoned chatters. And I'm glad. I'm glad you are a seasoned chatter, because it would be very boring if there wasn't some activity happening in the chat. Yes. So anyway, let me give you my notes, because I do plan when I come together with you all, and then I just start having a good time. Yes, Vintage Gardener is in the house, and she's a busy, busy person. I really love Brooke. I love your entrepreneurial spirit. Just a woman after my own heart. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Entrepreneurial person, and you just do it. You do it big, or you go home. What did I say? How to say? Do it big or go home. Something like that. My gardener always says that. So I think you're just awesome. Yes. Okay, and here we go. Um, I wanted to share with you, Brooke is awesome. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Go big or go home. That's it. big, go big or go home. Yes. And that is really good. Catherine, my eyes getting bad. My apologies. Oh, no problem. No problem. That's why I have my glasses on. Sometimes I try to act cute and don't have on my glasses. Mm-mm. I'm at the point where are my glasses? I can't see. Can't see. All right, so no problem, honey. No problem. Well, I'm going to read this. It says, in August, gardeners can expect a mix of maintenance and preparation tasks. And how many of you busy maintaining things in your garden? Give a thumbs up if you're maintaining, and then how many of you are in the preparation tasks? Um, you can also, put a heart or something. But right now in August is about maintaining and preparation. Because what are you preparing for? You probably are preparing for your fall garden or for the shift that's going to come. I'm laughing because Happy Max says, I dropped my glasses and I can't see to find them. I'm not that bad. I can see. I can see far. But I can't see close up. Oh wow. That's funny. Sorry about the Happy Mac. Yeah. Vintage. Okay. Okay, this month is ideal for harvesting summer vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, which should be picked regularly to encourage continued production. And we can definitely hear from Francesca. Francesca, you should have a lot to say about your garden because you are growing these huge, beautiful looking cucumbers, and obviously you've been doing it for a while, so you probably can tell us that this is the time for tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers to be doing very well. I have been gathering my tomatoes. Cucumbers seem to have stopped, I think, from the heat. The peppers are still developing, but they're small. But it doesn't matter because it's just a few of us here. I don't really have a large family with me, and so it's just beautiful because I'm able to eat what I grow. I just walk out into my kitchen garden area, into different parts of the garden, and I just pick a pepper, pick some tomatoes, pick some kale leaves and collard green leaves, and whatever I have available, and I just make myself a salad with the tomatoes. It's just been so good. By the way, my okra, spineless crimson okras, are now developing. I've had two beautiful pods. I've actually diced up one of the pods and put in my salad and ate that. That was so good. I like raw okra. Okra, diced raw okra in the salad, just delicious. And fresh. And I never thought I would like that, but I do. I do. And then I also add my basil. This basil is delicious. This is my cinnamon basil, and I've been using this for tea and also putting it in my salads as well. Yeah, and I have this, the basil is fantastic. And then I have the regular basil too. Yes, raw okra is good. Takes away the slime. Yeah, the slime, you don't taste the slime. It wasn't slimy or anything. And it was just so fresh and crunchy. And it also was sweet. I was surprised to taste the sweetness. So right now, because I used some wisdom from last 2 years of trying to grow okra, that I started them at the right time, I put them in a sunny and right location, and right now my okras are getting tall. The crimson spineless, I chose that one. and because it doesn't have the spine on it, the strings, and it is fantastic. I can't wait. Yeah, it has a different flavor. The cinnamon basil has a different flavor from the other basil that I have. And each of the basils, they have it's like the mints. They have peppermint, apple mint, um, pineapple mint, and it's just a subtle flavor or change in it. And the person, whoever created it, just said, well, it tastes like cinnamon to me, you know but it just has a different flavor. One thing I have to say, that when I put apple mint, I've been boiling. I boil fresh leaves to make my tea. I just just rinse it off and put it in the kettle and let them boil and then drink the tea. And I tell you, I like the combination of apple mint and and the cinnamon basil together. It is just so refreshing. I let it sit for a little bit, um, and and then add honey. I got myself some raw honey today. Yes. Oh my goodness, is it so good? And it is so good. So this month is ideal for harvesting summer vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, and that we must pick them regularly so that you can have reoccurrence, having it come back. It's also a good time to start planting and planting fall crops such as kale, broccoli, and carrots. And on that note, remember that I saved the seeds of my collard greens. Is Deborah Theodore on here? I don't remember seeing Deborah on here, or Bev Gardens, I mean. But Deborah encouraged me last time to save the kale seeds that I had. This time I saved the collard green seeds. And I had so many collard greens. And so I just wanted to test out the collard greens. These are my collard greens. I just put them in a container. I had these little pots and some soil, and I just threw the seeds randomly in there. And these are all collard green plants, each one of them individually. So I have a whole tray of collard green seeds. And the reason why I have so many collard green seeds is because I saved my seeds. And so now I have this whole tray of collard green seedlings that I'm going to, as they grow up, the strong ones, I'm going to plant them out in the garden and get them ready for, plant them into the fall, because collard greens do really well in the fall, and it lasts, and I can have fresh greens into the fall and into early winter. And if it's a mild winter, I'll have collard green leaves. They did well. Yes, they did. I have collard green seeds from my garden, and just it's so good. And I have quite a few left, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So also think about that, about saving seeds. Now I had some string beans that I planted, and I kind of got tired of the string beans. I like string beans, but after a while I get tired of string beans. So what I decided, instead of having to buy string bean seeds next year, that I'm going to allow the string bean seeds to go to seed, and allow them to brown and dry and so forth. And right now they're doing that. So I'm going to save those seeds so that I can plant them fresh for next year in the spring. Because I like string beans when they're not so tough, and I like them raw. I do. I'm just becoming a raw. In my garden, I love to eat my vegetables raw for some reason. I mean, we cook them, of course, but I love them raw. I even love raw zucchini. I dice up the zucchini and put it in my salad, and it just tastes so good raw. It's just like a fresh. I just am really enjoying this year fresh salads. Fresh salads. All right. So I just wanted you to know that, start thinking about your fall. Your grands like green beans raw. Yeah, yeah. I like the. You know what I like? I like the snap peas, the snap beans. I love them raw. When I'm working in the garden, I would just eat them. And I can't. There's just enough. It's really good. Yes, I like raw zucchini and Greek yogurt dip. Yes, snap. Yeah, sugar snap peas. Yes, that's exactly what it is that I like. I love that. And yes, I love the zucchini with a dip. Yeah, it tastes really good. Really, really good. Anyway, so gardeners should keep an eye out for pests and diseases which can be more prevalent in the heat. Regular watering is essential. Well, right now, because of the water, I don't know if you're going to be getting a lot of rain, Thelma, there in Connecticut, but it's supposed to be coming up the East Coast. And I'm just praying for everyone and praying for the people that, God will help us with the rain. Asking for prayers for a very dear friend. Her granddaughter was just born premature and is 3.5 pounds. Her name is Bria. Bria, please pray for this baby, Mom. Yes. Father, we just come before you in the mighty name of Jesus, and we bring this prayer request before you, and we're asking, oh God, for this mother and this baby, Lord, that you brought this baby this far by faith, Lord, and I know that you have purpose for her life. We pray, oh God, that you will heal her and help her. Continue to bless the mother. Oh God, we thank you because you do all things well. And I pray, oh God, that you will just bring healing, health, and wholeness to this mother and baby. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Amen. Yes, we lift her up, Bria, up in prayer. Yankee Sister said, yes, yes, may drown out our party while on vacation. Oh, no. Oh, oh, I hope not. Yes, I hope not. You're welcome, Retired Gardener's Journey, Patricia. Oh, I hope not. I'm so excited for you, Thelma, that you're going out and getting out there with your family. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And we will do what we've got to do. But our bench is deep. Our bench is deep here at Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy. Uh-huh. And we can all, I'm so glad that we stepped up our game. And so we are there giving devotionals in the morning. We are passing the torch to one another. So I start off with the torch on Mondays and Tuesdays. By the way, if you're interested in our Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy devotionals on the mornings, I'm on at 8:30 a.m. On Mondays and Tuesdays. Then I pass the torch to Thelma, and Francesca comes on at Yankee Sister Homestead's channel on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we pass the torch back to me, and Thelma has been joining me, and we've been talking to um, people, our age, women and men too, but mostly people who are 50 and above, or even, if you're in your 40s and you want to plan your legacy, you want to be ahead of the game in the 40s, like Francesca and Brooke, you want to leave that legacy. You want to plan that dream. You want to get started. You can learn from our wisdom. Come and join us as two women who've lived a little life and are trying to get wiser. We're living and loving well, discovering who we are. We're having our discussions on Thursday mornings at 8:30 on my other channel, Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy. Thelma and I have a chat. And then on Friday, Francesca, Thelma, and Antonio, a gentleman that joins us, they come on and they give devotions from 9 a.m. And so Francesca will be with um, Francesca will be with Antonio on Friday. So I am inviting all of you to please. Yeah. So come and join us. The Retired Gardener's Journal. I'm 60, retired at 57 from the government. One day I will catch it live. Yes. It's really good. Or catch the replay. It's really good. We've had some really good discussions talking about the wells of salvation, and just trying to get ourselves thrilled about life and excited for the adventures that are ahead. And I'm telling you, it has been really, really good. So I encourage you to know that life doesn't end after retirement; it just begins. It's so much fun. There's so many things that you can do, so many businesses and things, adventures, entrepreneurial pursuits, um, just living life. It's just really, really good because now you can center and concentrate on all of the talents and the blessings that are in you. And make sure that you leave this world empty, that you have done everything that you dreamed of, that you have utilized all of the talents and gifts, that you've expanded your borders, that you've shared with as many people. That's what I like about YouTube, is because I know that I can just give and give and give and give of myself and my time and my resources, my experience, my knowledge. I can bless others. I can share my joy. It's just a wonderful thing having this channel. And I'm telling you, it's just a wonderful thing to have you all a part of this. And so I am going to end on that note. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just going to end on that note. And I really thank Thelma, Francesca, Antonio, and all of you all. Happy Mac has been joining us. Happy Mac has become a part of, and Darlene, those of you who have been able to. I know the California people, it's kind of hard because you'll be up early in the morning. That means that would be like what, a 5 p.m., 5 a.m. run for you all. You'll have to get up early in the morning to see us. Yes, we're going to grow, grow, grow together right now, Sonia. But I'm thankful to those of you who do participate and come and listen. Listen to our replays a couple of times, okay? On the third, we've been doing Google Meets, full family. We have, yes. We're going to be doing a Google Meets later on in the month, and it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Francesca's going to be facilitating it, but we'll all be there still. And if you need prayer, if you need to tell a story, if you want to give a testimony, we could hear your voice, see your face, come and join us at the Google Meets. It will be the 29th, the last Thursday. And let us pray, please. Hello, Barbie. Brownlee. How are you? Drive and listen. We'll catch the replay. Oh, good, good, good. Pray for our country. As you know, we would love to have you come and join us at the Google Meets. We didn't have one in July, but we're going to definitely have one in August. And I want you to pray for our country. We want to pray for the country because the country needs our prayer. And Minnesota's on the map. Okay, 2 p.m. for that Thursday, 2 p.m. Minnesota's on the map. So Francesca has caused her governor to be selected with all her prayers. So we are excited about that. He seems to be from the heartland, and when when she picked her, I said, "Ooh, um, we gotta pray, right? We gotta pray that God will continue to send the joy." And I don't know if you watched the rally, but he said that Kamala Harris, that she was full of joy, that she brought the joy and happiness. And I'm all about joy. So, they're throwing around spiritual words. This throwing around the words that God, of joy and hope. I don't know if you heard a lot of it. They've been talking about joy. They've been talking about hope. They've been talking about serving and service. And that's all what Proverbs is about. So we want to really keep them in prayer. He's a former teacher and a veteran. Yeah, all of these good things. And so we want to really keep our country in prayer, and we want to really come together. It's about coming together. It's about being together. So that's what we're about. And yes. So let us grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, grow, everyone. Grow, grow. Now is the time. Grow, grow. Yes, grow. Grow, grow. Grow your gardens. Grow, grow. Grow, grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and home. Grow, grow like Happy Mac. Grow, grow like Thelma. Grow, grow like Francesca. Grow, grow like G-Mama grows hard in the garden. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Grow, grow, Patricia. Grow, grow, Barb. Grow, grow. Who am I missing? Vintage gardener. Grow, grow, everyone. Grow, grow, Francesca. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, 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 grow together. And Darlene Brown, grow. Darlene Brown, grow. Chloe, grow, grow. Deborah Theodore, grow, grow. Who else is not here? Gardens are me, and she knows how to grow. Grow, grow, Monica, grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Where are you, Monica? Catherine's garden and home. I know you're there. Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and Auntie Ellen, grow. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Let's grow, Sonia. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. God bless you, and we will see you again real soon. Watch the videos because I'm going to so much color in the garden. Watch the videos, hit it, and comment, share, like, all of that good stuff. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for watching here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Thank you, Jason, for coming and joining us. Grow, grow, and Rambo. Yes, I didn't see you, but grow, grow. Stay blessed. Sonia, love you. Thank you for moderating. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening, all of you. It's hard to say goodbye, but I must. All right, have a good one. And Thelma, thank you for all that you've done. You're just so wonderful. I really, really appreciate you. And have a wonderful vacation. Love you all. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Francesca.